So I hope this video was super helpful in helping. I'm rushing because my battery about to die. Hola, Charlene T. Easter here, and welcome back to the channel. So we are going to kind of sort of pick up where we left off last time in terms of talking about some of the things that are in my body care collection that allow me to shimmer, shine, and glow. So hopefully you have already taken a look at, let's call it part 1 of my body care collection, which is all about glowing, soft skin. So if you have not had an opportunity to watch that video, it is this one. So maybe you will want to go and check this one out first. But if you're all about the shimmer, the shine, the glitter, girl, you're in the right place. So I am going to share with you what is a part of my current collection. And I have categorized things in 3 specific categories, and it is pretty much based on price. So I have something in this video for every single budget category. Whether or not you are one of my bargain beauty boos, budget beauty boos, or bougie beauty boos, I have you covered. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to start based on the categories that I've put in place in terms of the cost. So for the bargain category, it is going to be items that are priced at $20 or less, okay? And then moving into the bargain category, those are going to be items that are priced at $21 through $49. And then the bougie category, and that basically is going to be any individual item that costs $50 or more. Do not judge me for all the things that I have. Hopefully you're here because, you like me personally and everything, but also because you know I'm a beauty junkie and I got all the stuff. And because I have all the stuff, you ain't got to get all the stuff. So you can kind of see what's what and then kind of make up your mind for what will work for you. So let's get right into it. One other thing I like to add before I go into the products for glitter, shimmer, and shine. If you are not already in a habit or practice of exfoliating from the neck down, you might want to give some thought to building a body care routine where you are exfoliating 1 to 3 times per week, whether it is a chemical exfoliation or a physical exfoliation. If you need more guidance on what a body care routine might consist of, then you might want to check out this video. 3 steps, nice and easy, okay? So the reason I brought that up is because the smoother and softer your skin is already, the better everything is gonna look. It's the same as with our face, right? When it comes to makeup. Yes, makeup can hide some sins, but we know that makeup applications they always look better when your skin is in tip-top shape. Yes, again, we can trick it. we can fool you a little bit depending on what our skin issues are. And I've had every single one of them, okay? But you still want to make sure that the same way you have a skincare routine for the skin on your face and neck, because that's one unit, that you want to have something for your body. And now that we are in the thick of spring and heading right into summer, when skin is going to be showing, like you don't have to be showing everything, but typically we might have a little décolletage, some arms, some legs, a little back out. You want to make sure your skin is in really good shape, that it is healthy, that you are exfoliated, so you are keeping it soft, you are keeping it supple, you are keeping it glowing, and then we're adding glow on top of your naturally glowing skin. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm... Okay, all right. So enough chit chat. I will get into the products, and I will start not necessarily in the order from the cheapest, but I am going to start from the bargain price category, which means each item is $20 or less. Let's go. All right, I'm going to start with the cheapest. And I do know that this is the cheapest item of the things that I have. And actually, it's more than one item. This is something that I found last year at Five Below. And this year they have cousins, okay? So last year there were 3 distinct scents, and the one primary scent was this Brazilian Caramel Dreams. And this is a shimmering body oil, and it is jojoba and sunflower oil. Love this. I had about, I think 4 of these because this scent is inspired by Sol de Janeiro's Boom Boom Cream. So if you have that, or if you have something else that is inspired by it, because there are lots of scents that are inspired by that fragrance, then you might actually love this. But even if you don't, you might like this scent. And the fact that you can get some shimmer, shine, and a little bit of scent for $5. And this is a whole set, but I have another video on that. So I will let you watch that video to get all the deets. But this is really, really good. And I loved it. It made for a real easy application. It is not overflowing with glitter, but as you can see, there's more than enough to give us some extra glow, in addition to the fact that it is a body oil. It is $5. So this is still available for 2025, or it is available again, because I think for a while they were out of stock. But I found this in at least 2 Five Below stores in my area, and I actually was able to order this online from Five Below and get it delivered to my house. Okay, so that is specifically the Brazilian Caramel Dreams scent, and this is the Solar Flare collection from Five Below. This year they have some new scents, so you can get the shimmering body oil in whichever one of the scents, or all of them, that appeal to you. So this one is Sun-Kissed Tropics, and it is still jojoba and sunflower oil. And you can see it has some shimmer. It's just a different scent. Now, this year, this is the newest one and the one I'm most excited about. And this is the Sunset Samba. But look at her. She's bronzy. Isn't that pretty looking? So, no, I'm not gonna go crazy. So these are all $5 or less. And be careful out there, because when I was Googling some other things just to research pricing to make sure that I can include it in the video or in the description box, apparently people must be purchasing some of these Solar Flare products, and they are selling them for more than $5. But these things for this particular product line in Five Below are all $5 each. So if you happen to be on Amazon and you see it for like $10, $15, or even $20, I wouldn't fool with it. I would go on to Five Below near you and see if you can find what you need. So that's the first item, the Solar Flare Shimmering Body Oils. And they come in at least 4 different scents that I found available for May of 2025. Now this one is going to be not very messy, but slightly, because sometimes, although we can find items in every category, Sometimes we get what we pay for. This smells good though. So this is from, if you have not heard of ColourPop, it is a cosmetic brand and they sell probably just about everything in Ulta Beauty. So they have makeup and they also have a little bit of body care, right? So this is something that I found, and this is called Soul's Shimmering Dry Oil. Look, I had 2 of them. Looky. So this is nice and shimmery, and it's a dry oil. Now, this particular formula might not necessarily be available, but I still found 2 that are available currently on the website, and one is really pretty. It's a very pretty gold, and I don't have it up here, but I do have like a gold looking oil. Now, the one that's available online clearly is tied to a collection that apparently they did for Twilight, but it is a very pretty gold glow oil. You should check that out. But this one, again, lots of shimmer, and they do have, I think, a mini dry body oil that is available. One sells for $10 and one sells for $12. You can check your Ulta Beauty store to see if they might happen to have any in stock. Now, unlike with the other video, because these are all oils and oily, I'm not going to be able to disperse each of these because I'm just going to end up an oily mess. So I'm going to just be showing you in the bottle or the container what it looks like. And I can let you know that this is very oily and very liquidy, which you can tell by looking at it. Now, there are a couple of products that might be a bit of an exception because one is brand new to me. So I'm going to open it and show you while I see it for the first time too. Okay. Back to the Soul Glow Oils from ColourPop. One is available online for $10 and one is available at $12. And I think both are some form of gold, and they also have like a silver if silver is your thing. I like gold on my melanin, but you do you, boo. Okay? So this is the next least expensive thing. Okay, the next thing is something I have used for a few years now. I've actually used this in my professional makeup kit, but I also personally use it and I love it. This is Melanie Mills Gleam Face and Body Radiance. And if you are familiar with Dancing with the Stars, Melanie Mills is the makeup artist who was the chief makeup artist or the key makeup artist for that show. And she developed this product for Dancing with the Stars. So this is not an oil, but this is more of a body makeup. You can think of it as like a body makeup and a body lotion. If this is something you decide that you want to try and use, remember, this is going to be your body lotion for the day or night, whenever you're using it. Most of the time when I use it, it is because I'm going out for the evening. And I love this. This makes your skin look so delicious. So the key thing to remember is it is a body makeup. And I have another video where I showed a little bit. This comes in 6 different shades. So can I do this without making a mess? This one is Peach Deluxe. So this isn't as deep or as rich as some of the others, but they have a bronze gold, a rose gold, a deep gold, this Peach Deluxe, opalescence, and then there's a disco gold, which is really much more like glittery. But my go-tos are bronze, deep, rose. I have all of them because y'all already know I have a problem, but those are the ones that I put on that will like change my hue a little bit. So if you are more fair than I am, then it's going to give you a little bit of a tan if that's what you're looking for the deeper shades. But the lighter shades like this one, and I'll put a little bit on the back of my hand, the peach, or even maybe the rose gold, maybe not so much, but it'll make your skin look delicious. This one retails for $18. But that's the Peach Deluxe. And that is the radiance that it is going to give your skin. And you can put it all over. And actually, this is also a really, really good product to use as a base, like a moisturizer at a base before you do your foundation. And you can mix it into your foundation. Like, it has a lot of uses, but for the sake of body glow, if you are also someone who doesn't like tights or hosiery or anything like that, this is really good year round to use on your legs so that your legs have a uniform color. You know what I mean? Yeah, love this. I've used it for a really long time and highly recommend. Just again, remember, if you decide you're going to try this, don't mix this with other oils or lotions. Clean out the shower or tub. You want to apply this to your body and let it dry. And then you want to get your clothes on, because it is a little bit of a body makeup depending on which shades you get. And I'm cautioning you more so for the deeper shades to give yourself time for it to dry before you put on your clothes. But it is a fantastic product and your skin is going to look delicious if you use this. Okay. The next product is from Victoria's Secret, and this is the pink highlighting body oil. And it is a coconut scent. You know I love coconut. Now, this is more of a shimmer, and it is more of a subtle shimmer. So if you are someone who likes a little something extra, but not too much, this might be up your alley, right? So I will show you. This is a more subtle coconut. So that is what that looks like. You can see the consistency of it. Now, I know I have something on my hand already, but trust me when I tell you, this is a more subtle shimmer glow. Smells good, but you gonna be glowing. So it's not super shimmery. Yeah. And this one is not, this doesn't fall into the category of being like a body makeup. You know, to me, this is more of a body oil. And with oils, you know, it really depends on where you're going, what you're doing, and what you're wearing. Whether or not they are the best thing to apply to your whole body, or if you just want to spot apply it after you get dressed and then go on about your day. So, yep. This one is from Victoria's Secret, and this is the pink highlighting body oil. This retails for $19.95, but they have sales. Like, they have a sale going on as of today, me filming the video, where it was like 2 for something or 3 for something. So I'm certain that you can get it for less than the $19.95, but that's the normal retail price. All right, that was it for the bargain category. Now we're going to move into the budget category. And these items are priced at $21 to $49 each. Let's go. Okay, so one of the things that clearly gets a little bit of use and is about to need a replacement, this is the Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil. You see, she is pretty much just about toast. So this is another product that I use in my professional kit. And this shade is called Radiance, but she has tons of different shades that are available. This is like a combination of it's like a combination of a body, depending on which shade you get. It's not quite makeup. You see how it looks on my finger? It's under my nails. But it has a bit of a thicker consistency. However, when you rub it in, you gonna be glowing. It's really, really pretty. This is really pretty underneath to use before you do your foundation or makeup. It's very pretty to mix into foundation, or it's really pretty just to hit highlight points on your body or to put it all over, okay? I've used this with foundation before, and I've also applied it on my body because you see how that color looks. But again, there are many colors, many different shades that she offers. And so by the time you massage it into the skin, it's going to be really pretty, glowy, flawless looking skin. So delicious. And the other thing about many products like this, especially when I think about going out for the evening, you know, a lot of times if you go out in the evening, you are in low light. So don't think that these things aren't necessarily going to show up and that your skin isn't still going to be looking delicious in the low light, because it is. Like, even if you aren't super covered in shimmer, now if you like that, do you, okay? But if you are someone who's not really a shimmer, but you're more of a glow or shine, you still gonna stand out. Lights up or lights down, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, all right. Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil, and mine is almost toast. So this retails for $22. Okay, if you are someone who doesn't like too much, but you still like to have a little extra razzle dazzle, a little sparkle, sometimes these may be perfect for you. Oh, and let me back up. Danessa Myricks Beauty is a Black-owned beauty brand. We love her. So if you are interested in supporting a Black-owned beauty brand, this is one you can consider. Same with the next product. These are so pretty. So these are Glow's Finishing Highlighting Sprays. Am I saying it right? Oh, these are the Glow Highlighting Finishing Sprays. How pretty. You see that? You see all that sparkle, glitter, and shine? I love these for so many uses. This shade is incredible. And then this shade is Coffee. How pretty, so pretty. So these are very watery. There is nothing heavy about this at all, but it is going to give you some shimmer because it has glitter and like highlighter in it. So these are really good if you want to use them as a bit of face prep for your makeup. And if you're someone who doesn't do a lot of makeup, if you do like a skin tint or even like a tinted moisturizer, but you still want some glow, these would be good for that. And I sometimes miss this on my body for exposed skin, especially sometimes if it's like, oh, I can't get my back and I don't feel like wrestling with it. I will take this, spray my arms, spray here. I actually have a little bit on top of what I have today, and it is just so pretty. So Glow is a Black-owned beauty brand, and she offers probably at least 4 or 5 other shades of this highlighting finishing spray. Okay, and she has some other glow products too, but for the sake of tonight, shimmer, shine, and glow. If you want something quick and easy, and they smell really good too, where you can just mist and have a little bit of glitter and extra glow and then go on about your life, you'll love these. And these retail for $30 for this size, and then I think there is a smaller size that retails for $20. Now, this is something that this is my second one, and this isn't a Black-owned brand, but it is a brown-owned brand, okay? This is owned by, I want to call him Mac Daddy, but I don't know if he goes by that anymore, but he is a very popular YouTuber turned entrepreneur. So this is from the Artist's Couture line, and this is the Supreme Glow Head to Toe Perfection Oil. And this is my second one. Now this one is bronze. So this was out of stock when I looked on the site today, but they have another one that is champagne. But if you really like this, it's really pretty. I've used this a lot. And again, this is my second, this is my second one. This is an oil that has quite a bit of shimmer, but not in a way that I think, and it smells nice. Like it's not overly fragrant or perfumey, but it does have a nice smell. But this is, it's just more of an oil. It's a little bit thicker. Let's see. One drop. So you can see, but it's not super thick. Okay. It's just a little bit, like in comparison to this one, right? So that is what it looks like. And it gives you a really pretty glow. A really pretty glow. I use this a lot. And especially if I don't feel like using anything that feels a little more like body makeup, because it does take a little more work and it does take a little more preparation sometimes with those products than to use an oil with a little bit of shimmer or highlighting powder or glitter or glow in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that I use a lot up here, and it's going to give you a really pretty glow with a little more subtle shimmer. Just a little more subtle, but still plenty of glow, shimmer and shine. Okay? So this is the Artist Couture Supreme Glow Head to Toe Perfection Oil. This is one of my favorite shimmery, glowy body oils. And this is from Sol de Janeiro. And this is the Glow Motions Copacabana Bronze Glow Oil. Ooh, this is so good. I love this. I think this is my second one. If this isn't my second one, it's my third one. And she on her last legs. If you want something that's going to make you look like slightly tanned, slightly, right? Depending on your complexion. But for me, like slightly browned and bronze, like I went to the beach and laid out all day. If you want something that smells yummy, because this smells like the Boom Boom Cream. It's so good. And if you want something that's going to make your skin look yummy, you want to get you some of this. It is so good. And in many of my videos where I have exposed skin here, one in particular I can think of, I'm wearing this. And one of my good sorority sisters asked me once, what in the world do you have on your skin? And it was this. So it smells really good. It smells like the Boom Boom Cream, and it is going to make your skin look delicious. Ooh, yeah. I feel like I've shown this before, but I'll show a little. Can I get it out without making a mess? Just a little. Thank you for cooperating or cooperating. Okay, so this, and you can see it's coming off. Listen, that be throwing her in the bag. So this is what that looks like. Gosh, it smells good. It smells like the best cookie. But when you put this on your body and massage it in, the glow, ooh, it is good. Like, you gonna get some attention because, oh, this smells so good. If you like gourmand, you will love this for the scent alone. But this is a great thing to add to your body glow collection if you want something that is extra. And if you're not big on shimmer, you know, you just want more even toned skin that just looks super glowy, healthy, and sexy. Like you had a little sun. Okay. Okay. And this retails for $36. All right. So let me talk about this. Now, unfortunately for you, this specific product isn't available anymore. This is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm all over Diamond Veil in the shade Cognac Candy. I hate to tease y'all like this, but look how pretty that is. Can you see that? Look how pretty it is. So this, I love how this feels like, because it's like a balm. It's just neat. So this is an easy way to get shimmer that is like not messy. It's not messy. So what I did today, this is the last product. No, there's one other product in the bargain category. So this retails for $43. And I'm showing you this, not just to tease you, but to let you know that there are a couple of other shades that are available. There's like a rose gold shade that is currently available because I think she switches these up every so often. So you can still get this, just not in this shade. And this is something that I use like on my eyelids. If I just want a little pop of color, you can use it as a highlighter on your face, and then you can use it on your body. And what they were doing this year is using some of the Fenty Hydrovisor moisturizer plus sunscreen. And then they were taking like a buffing brush after they put that on and buffing this over it. Super cute. But what I did was, I'm jumping ahead. This is the Fenty Beauty Body Sauce Body Luminizing Tint. And this is my second one. Yeah, this is my second one. This shade is Salty Caramel. And this is also something I use a lot. Now this is like a little more like body makeup, but the texture of it makes it a little bit easier to use. Like tonight, this is what I have on. Upper body glow. I started with this and I use one of my makeup brushes to like kind of like paint it quickly on my upper body, right? And then I used a separate brush and I went in with some of this to just buff over top of it to make it extra sparkly. Fenty Beauty, Fenty Beauty. And this comes in about 6 different shades. So Salty Caramel is somewhere near the middle, but I love this. And this gives me a tan. So, and that's kind of why I wanted like the 2 or 3 other darker shades because yeah. So this is really, really good. Really, really good. I'm going to come back to the Body Lava. Okay, I jumped ahead because this is actually my body glow for tonight. These 2 products. So this retails for $43 if you're interested in the current Diamond Veil that they have, which is a rose gold. And this retails for $52 and is available in 6 or 7 shades. And Fenty Beauty has sales enough to catch something like this for anywhere from 25 to 30% off if you really kind of want it. And I've had this forever. Like, I've had this forever because it's not something you use every day all the time. But I love this for a really even toned, sexy looking skin with a sheen. Like a really healthy, even tone glow and sheen. Really, really good. So because of the price, this falls in the bougie beauty category because she's over $49. All right? All right. So we done hopped over into bougie. There's only one other product for bougie. And it's new. I don't know if I'm going to make it before this camera cuts off. So if you see me showing you this in a different outfit, you know what happened. All right? I appreciate your patience and understanding. All right. But this is the Patrick Ta All Over Glow Balm. And the shade is She's on Vacation. So let's see. This retails for $50. This is a bougie product. Ooh, glow. So this is the packaging. I'm gonna get fingerprints all over it. Ooh, and that is the product. I kind of smell something, but I kind of don't. Ooh. So it has a little bit of color to it. I don't know where to put it today, y'all. Because I already have on so much stuff. Oh, she got color. Oh. You see? We're going to do a separate video. No, it doesn't really have a scent. But oh, I'm about to like this. I'm going to be applying this with a brush all up and around here. Oh yeah. So this, I think, only recently came back in stock. Now I have fingerprints all over it. But yes, this is from Patrick Ta, and this is the All Over Body Balm. And this retails for $50. So I hope this video was super helpful in helping you to find a couple of things to amp up that skin for this spring and summer with a little shimmer, shine, and extra glow. If you have not connected with me, I am at Charlene T. Easter and at Epiphany Beauty on Instagram. And if you made it this far, leave me a comment to let me know which one or two of these products you plan to try for spring or summer of 2025. Thanks for hanging with me. See you next time.